So I'm excited to be here at Ridgely Middle School with Alex, Chris, and Sam. And traditionally, we would do our quarterly messages to students where I would just, get questions from students and then just respond. We said we wanted to do something different this year, and so I'm going to be taking questions directly from all of you, and the other middle school students from around our county will be looking at these responses. And we'll do this every single quarter where I'll go around the different middle schools. So who has the first question? Alex, I think you were picking my brain earlier. What
Yes.
questions do you have for me?
As being the superintendent, what's the key points of your job?
The key points of my job is to make sure every single student is learning in a safe environment. That's point blank my biggest roles and responsibilities. And so I have really focused on personalizing learning from you, and that's why here at Ridgely and at all of our other middle schools, our students have their own laptops so they can access resources and content from that. And our kids are learning a second language before they graduate. And that's starting in elementary school, and that's really contributing to our students going into middle school and high school bilingual. And then my job is to make sure that we have safe facilities, renovated facilities, and have enough seats. And so that's the third part of our work with Schools for Our Future. So very good point.
Thank you.
What about you, Chris?
Well, since I'm an 8th grader, everybody in the 8th grade is wondering if we're going to be getting a device in 9th grade. So will we be getting a device in 9th grade?
Good question, Chris. If you're going into the 9th grade during the 17-18 school year, you won't. Unless you're a student at Owings Mills, Pikesville, or Chesapeake High School. Those are our three lighthouse high schools. However, during the 18-19 school year, all of our high schools and all of our students will have it. We decided to take a 2-year pilot at the high school level to make sure we got it rolled out correctly, and so those are the three lighthouse high schools that we have so far. But I'm really excited about the fact that every single middle school student, if you're a 6th grader, they have his or her own device right now, and if you are a 6th or 7th grader at our 7 middle school lighthouse schools, you've been paving the way like you've been doing right here at Ridgely. And Sam,
what do you feel about school starting after Labor Day?
how do I feel about school starting after Labor Day? I would hopefully like us to get to a point, Sam, where our calendar is year-round for students. Alex and I were talking about her experience with a residential program at an enrichment program during the summer for students. I would love for us to have school during the summer for all of our students at some point. And so I would love for us at some point in the next 3 years to turn our conversation to year-round schooling if we can for students. I look at our student scores in the fall when they get back from the summer, and if you've been in a camp or in some type of summer program, you don't have a decline in your academic scores or your performance when you start school back in the fall. But if you didn't do that, we definitely see a decline. And so I would love to get to a point where year round. I know you'd like that too.
Yes.
So I appreciate the three of you spending some time with me. I will be doing this again every single quarter for our students. Thanks for watching us, for all of our middle school students. Stay safe, continue being engaged, and continue coming to school every single day on time. It really does matter. And I'm going to stay back and answer a few more questions from Alex, Chris, and Sam. So thank you for joining us.
Will visit with your reading or LA classes. The fair will be open every day during lunch.
Today's lunch menu is pizza, cheese or pepperoni, teriyaki beef with rice, and chow mein noodles, and mozzarella dippers.
Now a message from Miss Bonning.
Good morning, Sparrows Point. Ms. Bonning here with last week's winners of the Get to the Point attendance tournament. Drum roll, please. In the matchup of Ms. Fitch versus Ms. Sokolsky, the winner was Ms. Sokolsky's homeroom, who will continue this week to face down Ms. Kane's homeroom, a battle of the besties who will emerge victorious. And in the competition between Mr. Hambrick and Ms. Durham, the winner was Mr. Hambrick's homeroom, who will go on to the competition of the math teachers. He'll be facing Ms. Saritas' homeroom this week. And our closest competition from last week, Ms. McQuaid's homeroom versus Ms. Whiteleather's. Hey, this was a squeak of a win here. 0.4% determined the winner, and the winner was Ms. Whiteleather's homeroom. And she will go up against Ms. Stack in a battle of the language arts teachers. In the battle of the world cultures teachers, we had Ms. Johnson's homeroom versus Mr. Brucker's, and the winner was Ms. Johnson's homeroom, which will go on to face Ms. Shepard's. And finally, another close contest between Ms. Wade's homeroom and Ms. Swike's homeroom. The winner was determined by a mere 1.3 percentage points, and the winner was Ms. Wade's homeroom! She will go on to face Mr. Coleman's homeroom this week. And now for the winners of the Perfect Attendance Award for the week of October 31st. The following students should see Ms. Taylor Chadwick in the office to get their prizes. In the 6th grade, the winner for coming to school are Eve Kelly and Riley Parks. In the 7th grade, the winners of the Showing Up the Mostest competition is Sage Hoffman and Hayden Carling. And in the 8th grade, the winners are Nicole Bustard and AJ Williams. Congratulations, everyone, and keep on getting to the point. See you next Monday.
Good morning, teachers and students. Just a few announcements. The first one is Yearbook Club. We will meet on Friday. Yearbook Club will meet on Friday in Miss Russell's room. Wednesday, I will have intramurals after school on Wednesday. And on Thursday after school, I will have open gym basketball. However, we will be sharing the gym with some of the high school basketball players. So those of you who are just interested in basketball can come out on Thursday after school in the middle school gym. And our badminton folks, we will be meeting Friday after school in the middle school gym as well. See Mr. Sefchek or I for details. We want our uniforms and a team picture for Friday. And then finally, anyone interested in trying out for the middle school basketball program, this is a reminder to get your paperwork into me as soon as possible. I would like the paperwork into me by Friday. Tryouts start next Tuesday. So for those of you who are interested in trying out for the Sparrows Point basketball team, tryouts start next Tuesday. All paperwork should be into me this week. Thank you.
Now a video about book fair.
Today I doodle some song lyrics on my desk during chem class because what else are you supposed to do? And someone who has chem later in the day writes me back. One thing leads to another, and the next thing you know, I'm exchanging notes with this mystery guy. We started out just talking about our favorite bands, school stuff, that kind of thing. But pretty soon we were sharing all sorts of secrets. I'm really falling for this guy. The thing is, I have no idea who he is. Then again, life wouldn't be life without a few surprises, would it? Look for P.S. I Like You at your Scholastic Book Fair.
Oh, and it means a public speaking. The word is a cognate. It is a Spanish word that is related to an English word that is spelled and pronounced in a similar way. Find the word on a Beyond the Word Wall poster and then find Principal Washington or Miss Bonning during the change of classes. Use the word in a sentence that shows you know the meaning and get a prize.
And the quote of the day, there is nothing stronger in the world than gentleness. Han Su-yin. Thanks for watching. I'm Kaya.
And I'm Noah. Remember to have pride in all that you do.